Give all honors and praise to the Most High God,
Yahweh,
Bahashem, Hamashiach, Yahushua, Barakatah.
And we Hebrew Israelites, the sons of David, Yahweh's camp, DC. We out here looking for the lost sheep of the house of Israel, the so-called black, Hispanic, and Native Americans. Teach you the truth of the Bible. And hopefully, but hearing these words as we plant these seeds, give me Genesis 1:26. And we'll plant these seeds upon the earth. Let's find out what this earth is. Whoever get it first.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 1, verse 26.
Bring it out.
And God said, let us make man in our image, that after our likeness, and let them have dominion over the fish of the sea, and the fowl of the air, and over the cattle, and over all the earth, and over every creepy thing that creepeth upon the earth.
So God gave his son dominion over all things.
That's right.
So over the earth and over the field. Give me Genesis 2 and start at verse 7.
This is the book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 7.
Bring it out.
And Yahweh said, form man of dust of the ground.
What did he form man of?
Of the
Form man of
the
dust of the ground.
So the dust of the ground. It's like me taking grass seeds and throwing it in the dirt. We're going to take the seeds, the words of the Most High God, and we're going to scatter them to the children of Israel. And we hope that these seeds give me that 1 Corinthians 3 and 6. Or that 2 Corinthians 3 and 6. And hopefully these seeds will embed in these men. And they'll start to grow roots and develop. And we bring sons of Israel. Give me Isaiah. What you got it?
Yeah, 3 and 6.
Yeah, bring it up.
I have planned.
Yeah.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 3, verse 6. I have planted, Apollo water, but Yahweh gave the increase.
So these seeds, and we hoping the Most High God, Yahweh, increase you men and bring you back into the fold. Because the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we have no idea who we are.
Come on, brother.
We are lost.
Come on, brother.
That's why he said, my people have been like lost sheep. We are the lost sheep of the house of Israel. Bring out what you got. What you owe.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The ox.
Start at verse 2.
Verse 2. Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth, for Yahweh hath spoken. I have nourished and have brought up children, and they have rebelled against me.
Hold what you got. Read what you got. So God brought up children. His children have rebelled against him. We out here shaking our hand. Give me Isaiah 13 and 2. We out here shaking our hand and raising up a banner to his children. Read what you got.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 4, verse 22.
Bring it out.
And thou shalt say unto Pharaoh,
we're going to say unto the rulers of this world,
thus saith the Lord, Israel is my son.
So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans,
even my firstborn.
We the firstborns of the Most High God.
That's right.
So we out here trying to tell the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who they are. Finish up what you got.
Verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner.
So God likened his children to a dumbass ox. He said, here's my children, and here's this ox. But this ox, he knoweth his owner. Read.
The ass, his master's crib.
And he compared us to a dumbass donkey.
But Israel doth not know.
He said, this dumbass donkey now to get home. But Israel,
my people do not consider.
God's people doesn't even consider they're the Israelites. Read verse 3 again.
The ox knoweth his owner. And the ass his master's crib.
Two dumbass animals. One know who he belong to, and the other know how to get home. Read.
But Israel.
But who?
But Israel.
Israel, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
Doth not know.
Nah, you think you know.
Does not know.
We don't know. Read.
My people doth not consider.
God's people don't even consider they're God's people. We've been indoctrinated through the lies and the philosophies of our oppressors for way too long. They got you believing you come from Africa. Give me where's that at? Galatians 4:26. They got you believing that the same people who put you in captivity are the people, are your brothers. Give me Joel chapter 3, start at verse 2. I'm going to start at 2. Even though the point down is 6, we're going to read it down. What you hold?
Isaiah 13.
Bring that out. That's what I was looking for.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 2.
Bring it out.
Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountains.
So we're going to lift up a banner. This banner is this Bible. We're going to lift this up upon all the nations.
Come on.
Read.
Exalt the voice unto them.
And that's why we speaking loud. Because we want you to hear. We want these nations to hear. Read.
Shake the hand.
We are shaking their hand, telling the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans about their transgression. You got a Bible on you? Grab me Isaiah 58 and 1.
That they may go into the gates of nobles.
So we're going to go into the gates. We're going to go into the gates, the things that's in people's control. And we're going to shake their hand. Read.
I have commanded my sanctified ones.
He commanded his sanctified ones. Read.
I have also called my mighty ones.
Those are the angels. Read.
For my anger.
Because the Most High God is angry at this wicked ass place. Read.
Even them that rejoice in my high places.
Even those who act like they in power, who act like they're going to subject the children of Israel to all types of wickedness. Keep reading.
The noise of the multitude.
The noise of all these nations.
In the mountains. Like as of a great people.
They act like they something big. This white man really act like he's God. He act like he's a great people. Read.
A tumultuous noise of the kingdoms of the nations gathered together. The Lord of hosts mustered the host of the battle.
So he's getting them together for war. Read what you got.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 58, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Cry aloud.
Do what?
Cry aloud.
We out here crying aloud. Read.
Spare not.
We ain't gonna spare your feelings. Read.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet. And show my people their transgression.
We're gonna show the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans their transgression. We're gonna show you where we went off and how we get back. Because we've been lied to.
That's right.
We've been tricked. We even believe that we're the lowest things on the face of the earth. Give me Deuteronomy. What you hold? Read what you got. Grab Deuteronomy 7:6. Bring that out.
This is the book of Galatians, chapter 4, verse 22. Bring it out. 26. Salah. But Jerusalem, which is above, is free.
So Jerusalem, this is our homeland, so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. We are above all. We are what?
Which is the mother of all.
Read it again.
But Jerusalem, which is above, is free.
Jerusalem, which is above, is free.
Which is the mother of us all.
That's where we all come from. This is the Garden of Eden. What you hold? You got Deuteronomy 7:6.
Joel 3 and 2.
Bring that out.
It's the book of Joel, chapter 3, verse 2.
Bring it out.
I will also gather all nations.
So God said he's going to gather all these nations together. Read.
And will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
He's going to bring them into the valley of decisions. Everybody going to have to hear this word. Everyone will make a decision. What are you going to do? Read.
And will plead with them there for my people.
They're going to plead with these nations for his people. Why he got to plead more for his people? Because his people were sold into captivity. Read.
And for my heritage, Israel.
For his heritage, Israel. Read.
Whom they have scattered among the nations.
You hope they did what to us?
Whom they have scattered among the nations.
Y'all look like y'all rich folks. Y'all travel.
And have parted my land.
Everywhere we go, we see blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans in other lands. You going what? No. Keep reading. You going to do Deuteronomy 7:6.
And they have cast lots for my people.
Ezekiel 39:22.
And have given
They have cast lots, meaning they have put you on auction blocks. They have said, I got $5 for this nigga here. I got $20. This is a big strong buck. This cashing lots. What people have this happened to? Read.
And have given a boy for an harlot.
They gave up our sons to be what? Breeders. What our sons out here doing now? We trying to lay with every daughter that comes across our eyes. We want to be whoremongers. Read.
And a girl for wine.
And we give up our girl for wine. What do you always do when you want to get a young girl? You go buy her some drink. Because you know you'll loosen her up. You'll soften her up. These things are written and we know in our own behavior. These things are true. These are the things the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans do. Read.
That they might drink. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon?
So Tyre and Zidon. These Africans who the world try to convince us, these are our brothers. Tyree and Zidon. These are Africans. We always wonder why the Africans don't like us. And we don't like them. We don't look alike. We don't talk alike. We don't move alike. But yet we are told, these are your brothers. Your brothers sold you into slavery to us. But when we hear the words of the Lord, we get a different understanding. Keep reading.
And all the coast of Palestine.
And all the coast of Palestine, read.
Will ye render me a recompense?
God is asking, you going to pay me back?
And if ye recompense me, swiftly and speedily will I return your recompense upon your own head.
So why is it that God want to, how God says, read.
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. The children also of Judah.
The children of who?
The children also of Judah.
So this is not all of Israel, but the children of Judah, the so-called black man, read.
And the children of Jerusalem.
And the children of Jerusalem is Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. It's not all 12 tribes. Read.
Have ye sold unto the Grecians?
They sold us to the white man. And they keep telling you, this is where they get the lie. Africans sold Africans. No, Africans sold Israelites into slavery. And we're going to give you a clear distinction.
That's right, Malak.
Remember, we just throwing seeds. We're not telling you to jump up and, man, pick up your cross. But if that spirit is on you, all praise be to the Most High God. But we're going to plant these seeds. And in the time of your trouble, let you think back on these seeds. And hopefully the Most High God will increase it.
Yes,
and
sir.
you understand in the times of Jacob's trouble that you need to repent, come back, keep the commandments of the Most High God. Any more on that?
That ye might remove them far from their border.
And they removed us over here to America. This is how we got to America. It's recorded in the Bible.
That's right.
Your whole history, you can't find in any man's book. Because your father wrote a book. And it's for you to read. Give me that, you hold something? Give me that, hold that Revelation 1 and 6. Bring that up.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 39, verse 23.
Bring it out.
And the heathen shall know.
So the heathens know something that you don't know.
That the house of Israel,
the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans,
went into captivity.
We did what?
Went into captivity.
This is us going into slavery. Read.
For their iniquity.
For what?
For their iniquity.
We broke God's laws. Read.
Because they transgressed against me.
Because we broke God's laws. God's punishment was, I'm going to send your ass into captivity to all these heathens, to the bases of men. Because we know we better than this white man. You stronger than them, faster than them. You will bend everything. Why? Any more on that? Yeah.
Therefore, hid I my face from them.
Because God hid his face from you. Read.
And gave them into the hand of their enemy.
Gave you up to the hands of your enemy. This so-called white man, whose education you so prizely love, whose money you chase after, whose holidays you follow so earnestly.
So fell they all by the sword.
That's why this white man out here killing them. This explains to you what happened to Sonia Massey. Drop what you got. Because I said we know we are better people than these people. We know what weaker man is ruling over us.
Come on.
Let's hear what the Most High God said. Bring it out.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 7, verse 6.
Bring it out.
For thou art a holy people.
Because the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you are a holy people. Read.
Unto the Lord thy God. The Lord thy God hath chosen thee.
He chosen us
to be special people unto himself.
No, we ain't the Most High God's children.
To be a special people unto himself.
Above
all people.
We the same as everybody else.
Above all people.
What they say, we all created equal.
Above all people.
We are above all people
that are upon the face of the earth.
That's why we the greatest inventors, the greatest singers, the greatest dancers, the greatest fighters. We the greatest at everything we put our hand to. And we got to shake the hand and tell you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Why ain't you figure this out? This book been written years ago. Many years ago. The reason why is we're a stiff-necked people.
Come on, brother.
We not going to bow our neck, open up this book and read. Bring out what you got.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 3.
Bring it out. Bring it out.
Blessed is he that readeth.
Blessed is he that do what?
Blessed is he that readeth.
Blessed is the man that actually open up this Bible and read.
And they that hear the words of this prophecy.
Well, if you hear the word, because this is what we said in the beginning. We're going to cast out these seeds. And hopefully, in the time of trouble, Give me Revelations 12 and 16. Grab Lamentations 3. You're not going to move off that one no more. Read.
And keep those things which are written therein.
If you keep these things that's written in the Bible, you're going to be blessed.
For the time is at hand.
We're going to break down Lamentations 3. Because the time by deliverance is at hand. The Most High God has had enough of these heathens defiling his word. Putting their foot on his children. What you holding? Give me Psalms 49, 20. Bring that up. You said Psalms 12 and 13.
No, I got it. You told me Revelation 12:3.
Grab 13.
12:13?
Yeah, I believe so. Let me look at it. Yeah.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 12, verse 13.
Bring it up.
And when the dragon saw that he was cast onto the earth.
So this is going to be the time of Jacob trouble. What you holding?
49 Psalm.
Okay. So when these people see that they're being cast into the earth, grab Job 36 and 10. These white men, you see America fall. World War III is on the rise. This is the dragon saying he's about to be cast into the earth. Read.
He persecuted the woman which brought forth the man-child.
They're going to make what we doing today illegal pretty soon. They're going to say, stop them Israelites from learning. Stop them from teaching. Because if you find out the truth, their kingdom go down. And it's going to happen. The Most High God already spoken. Read.
And to the woman.
And to the woman
were given 2 wings of a great eagle. And she mighty fly into the wilderness, into her place, where she is nourished for a time, and times, and half a time.
So going into this woman. Let's see this as our women today. Do the so-called white man help out the so-called black man? He give you food stamps. He give you housing assistance. No, but he do it to our women and put them in the wilderness where there's no knowledge. He put her in the wilderness for 350 years. She confessed her whole family. We're Africans. She confessed them all. We're really black people.
Come on.
Them Africans, them our brothers. Because this white man told her this. And that's why she thinks she rules over us. Give me that in, what you hold? Grab that in Isaiah 3 and 12. Bring out what you got.
This is the book of Psalm, chapter 41.
49.
49, excuse me.
23.
In verse 20, there's no 23.
49.
It's just 20.
Isaiah?
You said Psalm 49.
Oh, I said Psalm?
So Isaiah 4. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 49.
Don't worry about it. Drop that.
Okay.
Read what you got.
3:12, right?
Yeah.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 12.
Bring it out.
As for my people.
Hold up. Before you bring that out, bring out what you got in verse 10.
It's the book of Job, chapter 36, verse 10.
Bring it out.
He opened also their ears.
So in the time of your calamity, the Most High God's going to open up your ears. Read.
He opened also their ears to discipline.
To discipline, meaning you're going to keep these laws, statutes, commandments. Read.
And commanded that they return from iniquity.
Returning from iniquity is the punishment where we are breaking God's laws, statutes, commandments. Read.
Verse 11. If they obey and serve him.
If you hear these words of the God, of the Most High God, and serve him, what's going to happen to them?
They shall spend their days in prosperity.
That means you're going to get into the kingdom. Read.
And their years in pleasure. Pleasures. But if they obey not.
But if you don't hear, hearken unto the words of the Most High God,
they shall perish.
They're going to do what?
They shall perish.
The war is coming to America.
By the sword.
By the sword. Great war is coming to America. Give me that Revelations 3 and 12. I mean Isaiah 3 and 12.
This is the book of Isaiah.
There wasn't no more than that, was it?
Yeah. And they shall die without knowledge.
You're going to die without you realize you the Israelite. Bring that out.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 12.
Bring it out.
As for my people.
As for God's people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, the biblical Israelites, read.
Children of their oppressors.
We scared of 15-year-olds talking about they always got these guns. They are our oppressors, even when they are our own children. If they got sporting events, we got to stop what you're doing and do whatever they require. Why is it our children, our oppressors, read?
And women rule over them.
Nah, the men run the household.
And women rule over them.
Our women run our household. Read.
O my people,
listen up.
that which led thee caused thee to err.
They that lead thee, your wife, running the household, your pastor, running the church, they that lead thee, cause thee to error and do what?
And to destroy the way of the past.
They destroy the way of the path to salvation. You're not going to get salvation falling behind your wife. You're not going to get salvation running behind Pastor Porkchop. These people are going to lead you to destruction. You own something?
I got a
Give me that Lamentation. We're going to break down Lamentations. I'm going to give y'all the precepts. Let me try to bring up that Lamentation so I can remember the precepts ahead of time. Go ahead, bring that up.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, all the way. Bring it out. I am the man that has seen affliction by the rod of his wrath. He hath loved me and brought me into darkness.
So read that again.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3. I am the man that has seen affliction.
So this man's seen affliction. We are all going through affliction right now. We are all being subjected by a weaker man. We are made to pay taxes. We're not receiving tribute. The greatest, what's the law of the jungle? The strong survive. We're the strongest man. But we pay taxes. That goes against nature. That goes against the laws of nature. The strong survive. So why ain't the strongest man put it together and figure out why? Keep reading.
But not into light.
But just because we are in this darkness, we're not in the light. We are blind. We are in a dark room and there's no light. We don't even know who we are. Read.
Surely against me is he turned. He turneth his hand against me all the day.
This is why a weaker man ruled against us. Because surely the Most High God Father is turned against us. His anger is turned towards us for breaking his laws, statutes, and commandments. My people, it's simple. Read.
My flesh and my skin has he made old.
So
he hath broken my bones.
So, yeah, because we're supposed to be incorruptible. We're supposed to live forever. That was the whole purpose of being created in the image of the Most High God. But because we broke the law, statute, commandment, when Adam sinned, the sons of Adam, we also got the disease of sin. And because of these things, we get old and we get weak because we became corruptible. Read.
He hath built it against me and compares me with gall and travail.
So he had built up against us by creating these wicked nations. We see a small, weak, Edomite-ass man ruling over. This man can walk freely through here. He's not paying tribute to nobody. He's not telling no Israelite, hey man, I'm going to have your money ready. But we are begging them talking about, can I get more time on my bill? Why is we saying this to a weaker man? Because the most, read it again.
He hath built it against me.
He built this man. Give me Psalm 17:13. Let's find out if he built this against you. Give me Exodus 15:3. Give me the Exodus 15:3 first. Why is the Most High God doing this to his children?
And compelled me with gall and travail.
We're going to go back to that one. We're going to read that one again.
It's the book of Exodus chapter 15 verse 3.
Let's find out why the Most High God is doing this to his children. Read.
Yahweh is a man of war.
God is what?
Yahweh is a man of war.
He's a man of war. Read.
Yahweh is his name.
He's a man of war. That means if you trespass, he's going to trespass against
What was that?
We have trespassed our Father.
15:3.
And he's going to do what? Trespass upon us. He's going to teach us a lesson. Read what you got.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 17, verse 3.
13. Drop down
13.
13. 17:13.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 17, verse 13.
Bring it up.
Arise, O Lord.
So we asking our Father, arise, Yahweh. Read.
Disappoint
these Edomites, this so-called white man. Disappoint him because he think he gonna rule forever. He think we always gonna be his slaves. Read.
Disappoint him into disappoint him. Cast him down.
Do what?
Cast him down.
So we asking the Most High God to cast down this white man from out of his place of rulership. Read.
Deliver my soul from the wicked.
Deliver us from this wicked ass man who will shoot you in the eye for rebuking him in the name of the Mashiach Yahushua. Read.
Which is thy sword.
Because this white man is God's sword. God is a man of war. So his children trespassed against him. He created a sword. And that's what we getting out of Lamentation. Read it again.
Lamentation.
Yeah,
This is the book of Lamentation, chapter 3, verse 5.
Bring it up.
He has built against me and compares me with gall and travail.
He built against you his sword and compelled against you gall and travail. Gall is that yellow nasty stuff. That's be all. Nobody drink gall. It makes you sick. That's what he built. He compares us with people who make us sick and travail because they give us trouble. They'll kill you in a day. They kill you real quick and get away with it. What did they do to what's that in Oklahoma?
Oh, the Black Wall Street.
Yeah,
burned it down.
Burned it down.
Tulsa, yeah.
They did it to what? They did it
Rosewood,
Rosewood, Florida,
Wilmington,
everywhere.
Trayvon Martin, Sandra Bland.
Look, we can go on and on. This is gall and travail. Keep reading. Hey, come on.
Also,
precepts in anytime. Keep reading.
It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 3.
So you got a precept early.
And verse 6. He has set me in dark places.
He set us in dark places. He set us in America. There's no light here in America. Give me that in Isaiah 47. I think you want to start it like, let me look at that. So he set us in dark places. Keep reading.
As they that be dead of old.
5.
He have held me.
Bring that out.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 5. Sit thou silent. Get thee into darkness.
So we was in darkness. But he about to change this unto our enemies. He going to reverse this curse and put this on the enemy. But right now, the children of Israel, this is where we sit. Read.
O daughter of the Chaldeans.
So this is going into the daughters of the Chaldeans. This is going into America. This was going to happen to them. Read.
For thou shalt no more be called the Lady of Kingdoms.
So this was going to be their punishment for what they done to us. Keep reading. What you got? You can drop that.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 6. He has set me in dark places.
He set us in a dark place. We over here in America. Read. There's no light. Read.
As they that be dead of old.
Hey, as those that be dead of old. Where's that at where we are dead of old? Give me that Genesis. Is that Genesis 23 and 3?
It's the book of Genesis, chapter 23, verse 3.
Bring it out.
And Abraham stood up from before his dead.
Give me that in the, read.
And spake unto the sons of Heth, saying, I am a stranger and a sojourner with you. Give me a possession of a burying place with you, that I may bury my dead out of my sight.
That he may do what?
That I may bury my dead out of my sight.
So, read that again.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 6.
Bring it out.
He has set me in dark places.
So we are set in a dark place. Read.
As they that be dead of old.
So those that are dead of old, read what you got again. Read from verse, I think it's verse 4.
I am a stranger and a sojourner with you.
So we are strangers and a sojourner right now. Read.
Give me a possession of a burying place with you. That I may bury my dead out of my sight.
So God buried his dead. Give me Baruch 3 and 4. God buried his dead. His dead is you Israelites who don't know you Israelites. And he burned you out of his sight. Give me Deuteronomy 32 and 20. Bring that up when you get it.
32 and 20 or Baruch?
Nah, he got Baruch 3 and 4. Get that Deuteronomy 32 and 20. Whichever one y'all get can bring out.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 3, verse 4. O Lord Almighty, the Elohim of Israel, hear now the prayers of the dead Israelites.
The dead Israelites.
And for their
How
children.
you going to hear the prayers of dead Israelites? Because we are dead because we don't know who we are. These people are not actually dead. Give me, which come? Hey, grab that Revelation 11 and 8. Go ahead.
Keep on.
Yeah. Read it again.
O Lord Almighty, the Elohim of Israel, hear now the prayers of the dead Israelites.
The dead Israelites are the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who don't know who they are. We're going to give you the precept to show it first. Bring that out.
And of their children.
Bring that out.
The book of Revelation, chapter 11, verse 8.
Bring it out.
And their dead bodies.
And our dead bodies, the dead Israelites,
shall lie in the streets of the great city.
We're in the great city, America, greatest place on the face of the earth, so they say. Read.
Which
spiritually
is called Sodom.
It's called Egypt. Because over here in America, you can cut off the thing, become a woman, a man can marry a man. First place a man can marry a man is here in America. Spiritually called Egypt, because only in Egypt were the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans held together in captivity. Any more on that?
Where also our Lord was crucified.
Drop that. Read what you got again. Yeah, you can finish off when you left off at.
Hear now the prayers of the dead Israelites.
The so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans who don't know they're Israelites.
And of their children.
Which
have sinned before thee.
This is why we dead Israelites. We stepped away from the law, statute, commandments of the Most High God. We have sinned. Read.
And not hearken unto the voice of their Elohim. For which cause 32. These plagues cleave unto us.
This is why these plagues of us going in captivity, us not having a booming store, us not being in rulership. That's why. For our sin from the transgression of the law. Give me that transgression of the law in 1 John. Bring out what you got.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 32, verse 20.
Bring it out.
And he said, I will hide my face from them.
So God said, I'm going to hide my face from these Israelites, these dead Israelites. Same way Abraham said, give me a place where I could bury my dead.
Come on, brother.
To remove them out of my sight.
Come on, brother.
The Most High God is saying the same thing in Deuteronomy 32 and 20. Bring it out.
I will see what their end shall be.
God said, I'm going to take these dead Israelites and I'm going to hide them from my face. And let's see if they're going to rule the world. Because I created them to put all things under subjection. We're the so-called black, Spanish, Native Americans at night. You're on the bottom of society. But you rather talk about football than talk about why you failed. You rather be consumed on what Donald Trump is talking about than be consumed with the Most High God had pronounced against you. Read.
For they are a very forward generation.
And we forward. We always worrying about nothing. We worrying about a bunch of nothing. Read.
Children in whom is no faith.
They ain't got no faith in this word. That's why we don't even read. We all got Bibles collecting dust. When the last time you picked up your Bible? Children of Israel don't want to hear that. Keep reading. Where you at? I said I was going to bring out Lamentations. I ain't brought that out yet on my phone.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 7.
Yeah, verse 7. Cool.
He hath hedged me about, that I cannot get out. He hath made my chain heavy.
He hath give me Deuteronomy 28, start at 48. Let's find out what he's talking about.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 48.
Bring it up.
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
Therefore we serve who you work for today, black man. How many of us got our own business? Not many. Therefore thou shalt serve thy enemies. Read.
Which Yahweh shall send against thee.
The Lord sent him. That's his sword. Don't get mad at the white man. The Lord sent this white man against you for breaking his law, statute, and commandments. Read.
In hunger.
In hunger. Who you go to? What? I have yet to see the all-black supermarket. Have you seen the all-black supermarket? Any of y'all seen the all-black supermarket? Point it out. So we got to go to our enemies for hunger, these damn Edomites. Read.
And in thirst.
And for water come from the sky and it's free. But yet we're paying for it. We're paying Edomites for water that they did not create.
Paying for air.
Hey, read.
And in nakedness.
And in nakedness. You want clothes. You got to go to your enemies that the Lord has sent against you for your disobedience. But we don't even look at that. This is a forward generation. Who you like this year? You think the skin's gonna be any good? You ain't worrying about the transgression that you did to your father.
Come on, brother.
But you worrying about who's gonna win the championship game. And you can't make this up. Only the Most High God can see so far in the future and put these things in order. His sanctified ones can come and break it down. And give me, you hold something? Grab that Hosea 10 and 12. What you hold? You can hold two precepts. Grab that for John. I know you bad. You can grab two up.
What y'all want you want?
Hosea 12 and 10. Was there any more on that?
Yeah. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And that's why we came over here in slavery with yokes of iron on your neck. The Most High God wanted to make it plain upon tape that who you are. Read.
Until he hath destroyed thee.
Until he destroyed thee. Give me that in 2nd Ezra 15. That he put it plain upon tables. I think it's like verse 2. Bring it out when you get it, yo. Hosea 12 and 10. What you grab? Hosea 1? No. Don't worry about it. You can drop that. Okay.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 12, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
I have also spoken by the prophets.
So the Most High God wrote everything in the Bible, but you couldn't figure it out. So he gave it to his prophets. Read.
I have multiplied visions.
They see everything the Most High God been saying. Read.
And used similitudes.
And he used similitudes like Egypt. That's why he called us Egyptians. Because some of you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you worse than your own captives. You hard on your people. That's what we call them in America.
House niggas.
House niggas. We got Uncle Tom. So he used similitudes. Read.
By the ministry of the prophet.
And that's why they can cut all these prophets you see out here with these fringes on these street corners. Them are the Most High God's prophets. They out here showing you how to get salvation.
Go, Yeshua.
And what y'all do, you scorn them. Oh, that's a hate group. No, you ain't saying nothing about the hate that was perpetrated against you. That's a former generation.
Yeah.
What you hold? Bring out the other precept.
I think you wanted Habakkuk 2:2, plain upon tables.
Nah, I wanted 2nd Ezra 15.
15 what?
15, I think it's like verse 2 or 3.
Cause them to be written on paper, for they are faithful and true.
Mm-hmm. Start at the top. You can bring it start at the
This
top.
is the book of 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 1. Bring it out. Behold, speak thou in the ears of my people the words of prophecy.
So the Most High God command his prophets go out and speak in the ear of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read.
Which I will put in thy mouth, saith Yahweh.
So he put these words in our mouth. My brothers will tell you, I never know what I'm going to speak about. It's very rarely I can prepare a speech. Read.
And cause them to be written on paper.
Because all these things that we speak about is written in the Bible. Read.
For they are faithful and true.
And everything we bring out, it happens exactly the way the Most High God said it would. We'll tell you the way the Most High God wanted to be told. Read. Oh, you can drop that. Read, bring out what you got. Go back to yours. We coming back to you.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 4.
Bad chapter.
Right, yeah.
How about I say, when we was riding over here, they was talking about something. I said, you know what? That's what I'm going to talk about. Lamentation 3.
The son smite the Edomite.
Yeah.
And that we were given over to a weak man.
Hey. Bring that up.
This is the book of 1 John, chapter 3, verse 4.
Bring it out.
Whosoever committed sin,
Uh-huh.
transgresses also the law.
So when we transgress God's law, that is sin. Read.
For sin is the transgression of the law.
What is sin?
Sin
is the transgression of the law.
So when your pastor be telling you God's law is done away with, but then in his very next breath say you wicked sinner.
Come on, brother.
He don't know what the hell he's talking about. We just found out in the New Testament. What book is you reading from?
1 John.
Where's that at? Is that in the Old Testament?
New Testament.
New Testament. The reason why they tell you don't read the Old Testament. Who the hell, what math teacher tell you? He go algebra book. Start at page 435.
They say,
Who the hell do that?
They say, oh no, brother, we under a new covenant.
We're in the New Covenant. We ain't in the Old Testament done away with. Everything that just said the Lord, we don't want to follow. This is what they say. And Lamentations get into this. Keep reading that Lamentations. Lamentations get into it. I'm going to break it down. And let me get one of those two. It is good happen.
The book of Lamentations, chapter 3,
I ain't going to give
verse 7.
Lamentations. I give y'all all the precepts of Lamentations in the class. We just going to do some of them.
He have hedged me about that I cannot get out.
That we can't get out of this captivity. We got to pull that one out. We can't. Come on, y'all know where that was at. Where's that? Deuteronomy 28:68.
The ships?
Yeah, what he said at the end. And no man
shall buy you.
You ain't getting out of this captivity.
Come on.
Read that again. Somebody grab that precept.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 7.
Bring it out.
He have hedged me about.
So he done had us. We torn about. We was getting slain, getting yoked by chains. He's done the Most High God done these things to us, brother. He has done all these things. Read.
That I cannot get out.
That we cannot get out of this captivity. Bring that out. Whoever got it.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Somebody grab that Isaiah 45:7.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 68.
Bring it out.
And Yahweh shall bring thee into Egypt again.
So God said he's going to bring you into slavery again.
With ships.
And we came over here on the transatlantic slave trade with ships. Read. That Moses spoke about.
Thou shalt see it no more again.
We ain't never go back to ancient Egypt as slaves. We came into a whole new Egypt as slaves. Read. It's called America.
And there ye shall be sold unto your enemy.
And when you come to America, because we wasn't sold in ancient Egypt, but we sold over here in America. We were sold for slaves over here in America. Read.
For bondman.
For slave man.
And bondwoman.
And slave woman.
And no man shall buy you.
And no man was going to redeem you from the curses. This is the same thing Jeremiah just prophesied about.
Come on, brother.
The same thing. But we don't have ears to hear. We know it all. We forward generation. I ain't done took on with the white man. I got his master's degree. I am like him. This is what we say. You are better than him. You are the sons of the living God.
Come on.
It's time to come back to our inheritance and take this kingdom, brother. That's all we telling you. Death to America. Death to America. Who's reading? You reading?
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 8. Also, when I cry and shout, he shutteth out my prayer.
Oh, he do. Read that again. That's something right there. See, the spirit is on me. He shutteth my prayer. What is that? John, give me John 9:31. How? Read that again.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 8. Also, when I cry
for help, Lord, get me out of this man's hands. I can't pay my bills.
And shout,
oh Lord, they're killing me.
he shutteth out my prayer.
God said I ain't trying to hear that shit. I'm not trying to hear it. Why not? Read what you got.
This is the book of John, chapter 9, verse 31.
Bring it out.
Now we know that God heareth not sinners.
He do what?
God heareth not sinners.
God don't hear you because you are breaking his law, statutes, and commandments. That's why, look, it's easy. Why is it so easy for us to figure it out? Give me that in
the church tell you come as you are.
Yeah, they tell say that again. You ain't never lied. Grab that Psalm 111:10. Why is it we can understand these words, but y'all can't? You never figure this out. Because you're breaking God's law. When you stop breaking his law and start doing what he say.
Bring it out. The book of Psalms, chapter 111, verse 10.
Bring it out.
The fear of Yahweh.
When you fear the Lord,
is the beginning of wisdom.
That's when you're going to get this wisdom. Read.
A good understanding.
How we understand the word? A good understanding. Read.
Have all they that do his commandments.
What you got to do to get a good understanding?
Do all his commandments.
You got to do his commandments.
That's right.
And he gives you the understanding.
That's 615.
Not
just 10.
His praise endures forever.
And his praise endure forever. All praise Yahweh by
Yahweh Shai.
That's what we do. We come out here and we try to wake up the children of Israel to the plain truth of the Bibles. We know you can't understand, but we're going to make it plain up. What did you read? It's going to make it plain upon the table. For they are faithful and what? And true. Everything we telling you is faithful. These things is going to happen. America will be destroyed for the rape, rob, and murder of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. And all of you who join hands with your enemy, you're going to die by the sword.
And be counted as enemy.
Hey, you don't go over.
This is the book of John, chapter 17, verse 17.
Bring it out.
Sanctify them through thy truth.
So
that word is truth.
So this word that we bring out, this sanctified to be separated, to be cleansed. You be sanctified when you stay with this word. Because this word is the truth. Everything this white man told you is a lie. Hey, 7 times 0 is 0 ain't. I got 5 fingers. I'm multiplying it with 0 fingers. How many fingers I got up? 5. See? The devil said 0. The devil for it. He gonna lie. Looking at the 5 fingers. Everything he done told you.
He said 0. He said 0 fingers. He's clearly holding up 5 fingers.
Clearly holding up 5 fingers.
Come out the womb. you talking
Hey,
about?
hey, bring that out. Bring that out. Isaiah 40, Psalm 49 and 3.
And they got a nerve to mock us.
Yeah, ain't call us dumb. And we the dumb.
Exactly.
But you believe a ball can hold water on the bottom of the ball. And if you spin it, it creates gravity.
Nah.
Spin a ball. Get a ball wet, spin it. Watch how much water hit your face.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 49, verse 3.
Bring it
My
out.
mouth shall speak of wisdom,
Uh-huh.
and the meditation of my heart shall be of understanding.
Read.
I will incline my ear
We're going to climb our ear
to parables.
to pearls.
I will open my dark saying upon the heart.
So all the dark sayings is all the secrets in the Bible. Read.
Wherefore should I fear in the days of evil?
So we ain't worried about Jacob's trouble. We looking forward. I ain't gonna say I'm looking forward to it, because a lot of my people gonna suffer, and I know I'm gonna suffer. But I'm looking for deliverance. Read. And the only way I can get deliverance, that day of that evil day must come. Read.
When the iniquity of my heels shall compass me about.
They
that trust in their wealth.
They who's trusting this dollar.
And boast themselves in the multitude of their riches.
I got a master's degree. I'm boasting on that. I run the household. This is what the women say. I done went and I done labored and I done 7 years. And I should have a fair say. No, the Most High God said the man is the head. I don't give a damn what you got out of Esau knowledge. It's just foolish. That man is the head. There's no changing that. You boasting on your knowledge, read. That was it. Go back to review.
It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 9.
Drop it. Don't worry about it. Keep going.
He hath closed my ways with hewn stone.
With hewn stone. What is that saying? Give me Exodus chapter 20, verse 24. We want 24 and 25. What is hewn stone?
Anything that a man put his hand to.
Stone, any stone that you carve. Let's see what the law say. In Exodus 20 is the 10 Commandments. If you don't read nothing else, read Exodus 20 over and over and over again. I'm never going to limit you until you don't read the rest of the Bible. But always read Exodus 20. Tell us what the hewn stone is. In Exodus 20, verse 24.
An altar of earth thou shalt make unto me.
So an altar is where you go to worship and sacrifice. Read.
And shalt sacrifice thereon thy burnt offering.
Yeah, and that's where we give our praise. Read.
And thy peace offering. Thy sheep and thine oxen. In all places where I record my name, I will come unto thee, and I will bless thee.
So this is where the Most High is going to come into you and bless you. Read.
And if thou wilt make me an altar of stone.
And if you make you an altar of stone.
Thou shalt not build it of hewn stone.
What the hell is a church?
Hewn stone.
Is that not hewn stone?
That is definitely hewn stone.
All the bricks are perfectly aligned. This is hewn stone. This is in the 10 Commandments. That's why they tell you, don't read the Old Testament, because you're going to find out they're a fraud.
What's the precept of that?
You're going to find out that they're a fraud. It's plenty of precepts. Keep reading it's more than that.
Come. For if thou lift up thy tool upon it, thou hast polluted it.
They have polluted. They defiled it. The church is defiled. The church has been telling you all types of lies. What's that in John? It escapes me right now. Verse 8. Is it John 1? What John 1 and 8 say real quick? It won't let it go. read that again.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 9. He hath enclosed my ways with hewn stone.
So he enclosed your ways with the church. Read.
He hath made my paths crooked. He was unto me as a bear lying in wait, and as a lion in secret places.
Yeah, so these people, what a lion or a bear do? Lying in wait. They wait to devour. What do the church do? They devour. They lie in wait. Come on Sunday. Who grabbed the Exodus? Somebody grabbed the Exodus 20. You got the Exodus 24. Go up to verse 8. Let's see what the church been lying about. Go to verse 8, because the church said, come on Sunday Sabbath. Come and worship the Lord thy God on Sunday service. Listen to what the Most High God says.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
Remember the Sabbath day.
He say what?
Remember the Sabbath day.
Bring it out.
To keep it holy.
We got to keep this day holy. This is the day we supposed to sanctify.
Bring it out, Malak.
We shouldn't be out here buying, selling. We shouldn't be sleeping with our women. We shouldn't be out here, man, cooking. Damn sure should be eating no pork. These are things the church, what the church tell you? You can eat pork. Just pray on it before you eat it. When God tell you to pray to him after thou hast thy fill. Genesis, Deuteronomy 6 and 12. Deuteronomy 8 and 10. What is the church doing? But the fact they read that again. They are bear in wait, like a lion, waiting to devour you. They devouring your souls, brother. We just trying to get you warned. Somebody give me that Ezekiel 3.
It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 10.
What you hold?
He was unto me as a bear lying in wait, and as a lion in secret places.
So he's a lion in secret places. His secret place is the place you don't expect in the church. Yeah, about giving a warning from me. Ezekiel 3 and 17. What you hold?
Deuteronomy, Exodus 28.
Bring that out.
I'm on verse 9.
Bring that out.
6 days shalt thou labor.
So the first day of the week on everybody's calendar is Sunday. So you got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Those are the 6 days that y'all should labor. Read.
And do all thy labor, and do all thy work. But the 7th day is the Sabbath of Yahweh thy Elohim. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates.
So anything that's within thy gates, we shouldn't be doing that on the Sabbath day. But the church is that lion in wait, that bear in wait, like a hungry lion waiting to devour. Devour your soul.
Spirit dwells not with temples built by hands.
That's Acts 17:24. Yeah, bring that out. Shoot, we getting there. Bring it all out there. I said I was gonna bring out all the precepts, but hey, sometimes the spirit is
Acts 3.
You better tell them that one. Explain it to these people. But they don't know. They don't know. That's the sad thing. We know our people don't know. And that's why we come out and y'all say they angry. Nah, my brothers are not angry. My brothers know they trying to save your soul. And sometimes when you want to save a person so bad, you start to yell and shout out. But we try to come to you in circumspect. We try to be like, you know what? We're going to season our words with salt. Because we too want to see you make it. Yeah, brother. We're the sons of the living God. If you don't know it, we do.
It's a help for us to be out here, but be more when we come home. This is the book of St. John, chapter 1, verse 8.
Bring it out.
He was not that light.
He was what?
He was not that light.
Read.
But was sent to bear witness of that light.
This John the Baptist. Read.
That was the true light. Which light is every man that cometh into the world.
So the true light is Hamashiach Yahushua, who y'all even call Jesus Christ. Read.
He was in the world.
He was in the world.
And the world was made by him.
And he's the creator of this world. Y'all don't know in the beginning. That's Yahushua. Read.
And the world knew him not.
But y'all don't know it. Y'all still, I like White Boy Jesus. I like Caesar Borgia. Read.
He came unto his own.
He came unto his own people. He said, man, look, we the Jews. We the people. Read.
And his own received him not.
And what do? We come out, we tell the so-called Black Hispanics, Native Americans, they the Israelites. I ain't trying to hear that shit. It's how they treat us. Finish up that Lamentation. Let's get out of here. Lamentation, we may not finish this. It's like
that's
52
something, 50 something.
It's 60.
He came unto his own.
Now you can drop that.
It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 11.
Every verse I'm bringing out precepts, and I said I wasn't, but.
It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 11.
Bring it out.
He had turned aside my ways.
So he turned aside our ways. We went away from the law, statute, commandments. Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, they kept the law. We don't keep the law. This is what the church done to us. Church told you the law is done away with. He has turned your way. Who else told you the law is done away? Who else have you heard God's law is done away with besides the church? Nobody. I haven't heard nobody. The government haven't told you that. Your job haven't told you that. But only the church. Read.
And pulled me into pieces.
And pulled you. Look, we tore up as a people now. We out here killing each other. We out here whoremongering our sisters. Brothers think I'm going to get rich by selling witchcraft and voodoo to my own brother. He had tore us to pieces. Read.
He has made me desolate.
Yeah, look, we don't even have a government. We don't have a land. We don't even have a national. Give me Psalms 2 and I brought that out in the car. That what made us do it. The Psalms 2. Get that Psalms 2 and 2. I think it's 2, 2 and 3. He had made us desolate. Read.
This is the book of Psalm chapter 2 verse 3.
Bring it out. Grab that in Psalms 83 and I think it's 3 and 4, yo. Go ahead, bring that up.
This is the book of Psalm chapter 2 verse 3.
Bring it up.
Let us break their bands asunder.
So this is what our enemies have done. They said we're going to break these brothers' bands in sunder. We're going to break it apart. They ain't going to no longer be the Israelites. They ain't going to be niggas. They ain't going to be Negroes. They ain't going to be Afro-Americans. We don't know who we are. They broke our bands asunder. Read.
And cast away their cords from us.
And they cast away our cords is what it's back to our father. To a biblical cord. We don't know we the sons of the living God. So-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we think we Africans. We think we some bush-eating Hamite, booty-scratching, stick my head up a cow's ass to wash my head. Africans.
My God.
Yeah, oh my God. This is what they done to us. Read at it. Get this one. Read what you got.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 83, verse 3.
Bring it out.
They have taken crafty counsel against thy people.
These Edomites and all these other nations, they have taken crafty counsel against the Israelites, against the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read.
And have consulted against the hidden ones.
Read the hidden ones. Read.
They have said, come and let us cut them off for being a nation.
That's why we don't know what our nationality are. Our nationality is whatever our oppressors told us. The Northern Kingdom was calling themselves Mayans. Or at least they tell us they was calling themselves Mayans. Conquistador came, conquered them, and said, no, you Mexicans, you El Salvadorian. What they call themselves today? Exactly that.
Yeah.
Gang. No, y'all Native Americans. It's like they call them savages. And we carry on, because this is what the Most High God said. He said these words are faithful and true. Tell me these things didn't happen. Convince me I'm wrong. Show me the Most High God is lying to me. Or I'm being delusional. Read.
Let the name of Israel.
The name of who?
Let the name of Israel.
Y'all niggas.
Let the name of Israel.
Read the Israelites. Read.
May be no more in remembrance.
But none of us remember this. We came over here singing Kumbaya, but we don't remember we God's chosen people. If we was Africans, why wasn't we singing? Why were we singing about the Jordan? The Jordan River is not in Africa. Why were we singing about Moses? We shouldn't have known him. But we came over here singing Kumbaya. We came over here doing what? All the things the Israelites was doing. We was praying, not with our hands like this, but with our hands like this.
Come home, chariots, come take us home.
Sing it again for them.
Come some chariots, come take us home.
We singing these in the slave field. Picking cotton. We singing these words.
We were singing Kumbaya.
Kumbaya. Kumbaya.
No, Kumbaya. They changed it to Kumbaya. They changed it to Kumbaya.
Hey,
it was Kumbaya.
This man got the spirit of Hebrew.
That was from the Ebu tribe.
All praise.
This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 3, verse 17.
Bring it out.
Son of man, I have made thee a watchman.
So the God, Most High God, the God of all gods, Yahweh by Hashem HaMashiach, he said, man, look, some of y'all, I'm going to make y'all watchmen. Y'all going to get in this book. You going to digest it. You going to be able to see what these words are saying. And do what?
Unto the house of Israel.
You going to go to the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. Read.
Therefore, hear the word at my mouth.
So we heard what the Hamashiach Yahushua said to us. Read.
And give them warning from me.
What we out here doing?
Give them warning from me.
We giving the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans.
God.
Warning. We're telling you what's going to come upon this place. As Jeremiah was doing in Lamentation. Man, we getting all these precepts. How many verses? How many verses you want? You sound like you have, what verse you at? Like 10, 12?
12.
12.
Verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die. And thou givest him not warning, nor speakest to warn the wicked.
This is a good precept.
From his wicked way, to save his life. The same wicked man shall die in his iniquity. But his blood will I require at thy hand.
So that's why y'all say the Israelites, they're hate group. Well, they be angry. They be mean. These brothers know the Most High God is going to require it from their hand if they don't come into the slavery. If they don't give you warning. So that's why it seems like they're angry. They're not angry. These men are fearful. That's a good fear to have. That's a fear of the Lord. Go on back to that Lamentation. You want to try to...
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 12.
Bring it out.
He has bent his bow and set me as a mark for the arrow.
So he mocked us. Give me that. Where y'all know where that mark at?
Genesis.
Nah. Go to, it's in Genesis 2. Go to Deuteronomy 56. Read.
He hath caused the arrow of his quiver to enter into my range.
So this quiver is these curses.
Come on.
This the mark. All the curses of Deuteronomy 20. Give me Deuteronomy 28:15 first.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15.
Bring it out.
But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of Yahweh thy Elohim,
If we don't listen to God's laws, read.
to observe to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command thee this day, thou that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
So God put curses upon the Israelites for not keeping his laws, statutes, commandments. Drop down to verse 46.
Verse 46. And they shall put upon thee for a sign.
A mark.
They shall be upon you for a sign.
A sign is the same thing as a mark. Read.
And for a wonder. And upon thy seed forever.
So that's how we know who the Israelites are. They got the curses upon them. Read what you said again.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 12.
Bring it out.
He has bent his bow and set me as a mark for the arrow.
So the man of war who made the white man his sword, he also made bows and arrows to shoot at your ass.
Get some
He
teeth.
is spiritually mad at his children. Read.
He hath caused the arrows of his quiver to enter into my range.
Into your reign. What is your reign? Y'all know what reins are?
Yeah.
Reins is what you put on a horse to have control. So he shot your reins, meaning he shot down your control. Do you control your wife? Give me that 1 Corinthians 11 and 3. Do we control our women? Hell no, he shot that. Since you don't want to keep my laws, statutes, commandments, your women gonna rule over you. Your children gonna be disobedient to you. You ain't got no control no more.
We allow them to usurp power over us.
Yeah.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians.
We don't understand. We fully don't understand our ass whooping. But Jeremiah understood our ass whooping. Jeremiah's crying. He like, man, we getting a vicious ass whooping from the Most High God.
More than we ever did.
Bring that out.
This is the book of 1 Corinthians chapter 11, verse 3.
Bring it out.
But I would have you to know that the head of every man
Come on, brother.
is the Mashiach.
Come on,
brother. The head
brother.
of every man is the Mashiach Yahushua.
Come on, brother.
And the head of every woman
Is who?
is that man.
So
That's
which
right.
man are you really the head of your house? Be honest with yourself. If she don't, if you say this and she say no, what is it gonna be? It's gonna be no.
They say happy wife, happy life.
Yeah, he just look.
Nah.
That's him shooting the range, shooting arrows at your range.
And the head of the Mashiach is Yahweh.
Yahweh, the Father of us all, the Father of all things. The creation comes from the Mashiach, Yahushua, through the power given to him by Yahweh. Well, we read the Bible. Look, and we out here, the college-educated people. They ain't figuring this out. Which word was too heavy for them? They ain't know what a rain was. Read it again.
Sin.
Yeah, they thought rains was sin. Rains is your control. You don't control your water. You don't control your food source.
You don't control your life.
Yeah, Esau putting GMOs all in your food.
They think that you have control over your fate.
Yeah, they think they got control. God said, the man of war said, I done killed all that. You ain't got control of nothing.
It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 13.
Bring it out.
He hath caused the arrows of his quiver to enter into my reins. I was a derision to all my people, and their song all the day.
He was a derision to all thy people. And what?
And their song all the day. He has filled me with bitterness.
That's why we say, that's why we get all the Sonia Mack. That's why we get the George Floyd. It's nothing but bitterness. Read.
He has made me drunken with wormwood.
We are drunken. What is wormwood? Wormwood is what? Wormwood is like an anesthesia. No, you can't go in the car. He give you now, the wormwood now is called Xanax. The wormwood Percocets. All different opioids. We numb you up.
Molly, cocaine, crack cocaine, that's wormwood.
TV, porn,
TikTok,
anything to norm you from.
Instagram.
Football, anything to keep you from realizing the conditions you are truly in. And to focus back on this word. You are numb to this word. Brothers don't want to hear it. You got Israelites don't want to hear this word. Man, I ain't trying to do that no more. Keep reading.
He hath also broken my teeth.
He did what?
Broken my teeth.
Read Isaiah 41:15. Our teeth is our power. We don't have no power no more. You can't control your woman. You ain't got no power over your woman. You ain't got no power over your kids, over your job, your living conditions. You got to be subjected to this Edomite institution. If it's going to be prison or his college system, you're going to subject yourself. You ain't got no power no more. Your power was the law, statute, command. You don't even care for it anymore. Read. No, bring out what you got.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 41, verse 15.
Because don't worry about it. It's hope for us, bro. We return to the law, statute, commandments. Bring that out.
Behold, I will make thee a new sharp threshing instrument.
So the Most High God is going to give us a new instrument. Read.
Having teeth.
Having power.
Thou shalt thresh the mountains.
We're going to destroy America and all these other nations with these new teeth. We're going to put in our mouth. Read.
And beat them small.
And we beating them small right now. Read.
And shall make the hills as chaff.
We're going to burn them down. Keep reading that Lamentation. Let's try to get through this. Everybody
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 16.
Bring it up.
He hath broken my teeth with gravel stones. He hath covered me with ash. And thou hast removed my soul far off from peace. I forgate prosperity.
Hey, he moved us so far from peace. This is the song your man. This is always crying.
Let me read that again. It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 17. And thou hast removed my soul far off from peace. I forgate prosperity. You don't even know what prosperity is.
Hey, we don't know prosperity no more. We was prosperous when we kept the law. What is that?
We think the American dream is prosperity, to get rich.
Find that precept on prosperity. Is that Joshua 1 and 8? Give me that Joshua 1 and 8.
Something about 4,200 something.
Find out that bring out that Joshua 1 and 8. Let's find out the prosperity.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's find out. See,
every place your feet tread,
hey.
I have given. This book, this is Joshua chapter 1, verse 8.
Bring it up.
This book of the law shall not depart out of thy mouth.
So the book of the law, this is our prosperity. It shouldn't depart out of our mouth. Read.
But thou shalt meditate therein day and night.
So we meditate on it. We'll figure out what all these words mean. If we actually meditate on these words day and night, you'll be able to break down this Bible just the way we breaking down this Bible. Read.
That thou mayest observe to do according to all that is written therein.
That we keep these laws, statutes, commandments that are written within. Read.
For then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
Then we do what?
Then thou shalt make thy way prosperous.
This is what Jeremiah was telling you about that prosperity. That's prosperity.
And then thou shalt have good success.
We'll have good success. We keep the laws, statutes, commandments of the Most High God. And then to us, it's simple. It's plain upon tables,
Come on.
But to the wicked, this is a foreign language. Oh man, them niggas over there speaking Japanese. We need to make that up. them Israelites, they be just making up things. The Most High God, until he tell you how to read the Bible. Precept upon precept. Precept upon precept. Line upon line. Line upon line. Here a little, there a little. So it makes perfect sense, man. We keep reading and we're like, oh, prosperity. I just read about prosperity. Well, the book of the law. This is gonna make me prosperous. Oh, hold on, I gotta do what? Oh, this. So we read and we get understanding because we keeping the commandments. It started out simple. It started out what, man?
I think it said 4,600. Barkov apart. It's apart.
Read what you got.
This
Hey, well, I'm starting to repent.
is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 18. And I say, my strength and my hope is perished from the Lord.
Hey, our strength and our hope is the Lord.
He's speaking good, brother.
Remembering my affliction and my misery,
Yeah.
the wormwood and the gall.
Hey, read that again. I missed that. My bad.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 18. And I say, my strength and my hope is perished from the Lord.
Hey, cause we say God's law is done away with. That's our strength. As long as we keeping God's law, God say ain't nobody gonna mess with my children. I got you. But we don't do that. We say, oh man, I'm Lord. I'm so done. Read.
Remembering my affliction and my misery.
Man, in our affliction, we miserable. Why are we getting killed? Why are we out here being subjected to weaker people? Read.
The wormwood and the gall.
The wormwood. These people done put up, they can give us football, basketball, all things that don't profit us. And this is our everything now. It's wormwood and gall. Read.
My soul have them still in remembrance.
Hey.
And is humble in me.
Why does our soul still have the laws remember in it? Because let us get into trouble. What's the first thing uttered out your mouth? Oh, God. Oh, Lord. You far removed from the Lord. But let you get in some trouble. Oh, God. Oh, Lord. Read.
This I recall to my mind. Therefore have thou hope. It is of the Lord's mercy that we are not consumed.
We ain't gonna read the hope, but the hope is in Romans 8. The hope is in something unseen. It's in the Hamashiach Yahushua. Keep going.
Because his compassions fail not.
Because he'll never stop removing his mercies from his children. Like this, how much we don't know how much the most every day we do things worthy of death. Most High God haven't killed us yet. Why you think the white man haven't killed us all yet? Give me that in Genesis 27:41. Let's find out how this white man really feel about you.
He can't kill us.
Hey, because he can't.
He can't.
He can't. We the son. And look, but he'll throw it in your face.
For Yahweh swore by his own name.
Genesis chapter 27, verse 46.
41.
And Esau hated Jacob.
So Esau hated Jacob. This white man hates you niggas.
Because of their blessing.
Because you got the blessings.
Wherewith his father blessed him. And Esau said in his heart.
What did he say in his heart? This is in his heart.
The days of mourning for my father are at hand.
Right now, I'm mourning my dad, but
then when I slay my brother Jacob.
As soon as we bury him, I'm going to slay my brother Jacob.
So he thought.
Yeah. But who would have been trying? He's been killing so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans ever since.
All that 400-year captivity.
Hey, been killing you, hanging you from trees, setting you on fire, alive, putting bad food out in the community, put drugs in your community. He been trying to kill you, but he throw it in your face. He know he can't kill you. He know God got too much mercy on him. He throw it in your face in entertainment. Baby kids, we don't die, we multiply. Throw it right in your face. But Jake don't see it. Hey, put all the movies right there in your face.
Nah, we don't see it because we too busy trying to be like them.
Hey, I say it again.
Trying to be like them.
Hey, I'm going to be like my own.
Giving our daughters over to and merge with them. You know, trying to dress like them. Hey. Eat like them, talk like them.
What's that? Hebrews 12:16. There's no fornicator like Esau. God. We became no fault. We damn near on par with Esau. God. The only difference, we ain't gonna kiss our. Well, some of us starting to tongue kiss our dog. Hey, look, we envy a man who tongue kisses his dog.
Hebrews chapter 12, verse 16. Lest there be any fornicator or profane person as Esau, for one morsel of meat sold his birthright.
And he hated us because he sold his birthright. But look, we want to be like him. And he's tongue kissing the dog. But the woman, she got caught twice, letting the dog hit that.
Man.
There's no fornicator like Esau. If there's no man.
With horses and all.
But then who do all this? The Most High does all this. Man, going to the Lord. Most High put it in the children of Israel faith and say, damn, look how stupid my kids is. That's why he said he compared them to that dumbass ox.
Dog, that's confusion.
Hey, that's bestiality.
Yeah. He said it was confusion.
Yeah, it's confusion. Hey.
Both he and the beast should die.
Hey, the beast, he said, and the beast should die. The beast should get hard to hit us.
That's law. That's law. Both he and the beast shall die.
Hey, keep on doing that invitation. Let's just go through this.
It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 3.
I'm trying.
Verse
I'm gonna try
20.
Nah, I'm gonna stop it at 25. Everybody.
My soul have them still in remembrance, and is humbled in me.
Go ahead, read again.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 20.
Bring it out.
My soul have them still in remembrance, and is humbled in me. This I recall in my mind. Therefore have I hope. It is of the Lord's mercy that we are not consumed, because his compassions fail not. They are anew every morning. Great is thy faithfulness.
Great is thy faithfulness. Read.
The Lord is my portion, saith my soul.
So there's nobody more faithful than the Most High God. Most High God been faithful to every word he has said, every word he done wrote, everything that he had planted on his table. He's been faithful to. He said, man, you know what? I'm still going to love them, even though they transgress. And he told you in the beginning, I'm a jealous God. Don't do that. What we do?
Do that.
We did exactly that.
Most stiff-necked, hard-headed people.
But because he promised our forefather Abraham, he's going to remain faithful. He keepeth his covenants. We ain't going to put all those precepts. It's crazy when you come out to see.
Yeah. I mean, the spirit take you. You know, you go wherever the spirit take you.
Yeah. Let's keep reading.
Okay.
We're going to break this down. Hey, it's a lot of understanding, though. I understand why a lot of things happen.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 25.
Bring it up.
The Lord is good.
The Lord is what?
The Lord is good.
The Lord is good.
Unto them that wait for him.
That does what? That wait for him. Who waits for him? Those who keep his commandments. Those who know. Hey, look. We the children of Israel. We supposed to keep these laws, statutes, commandments. We all gonna come back. And we wait. And we wait. And we endure. Read.
To the soul that seeth him. It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord.
So we quietly wait for the second return of the Hamashiach Yahushua. We put up with all types of ignorance. We endure the wicked. We endure many transgressions. But we stay faithful to the law because our Father has been faithful with the mercies he has stored upon us. Read.
It is good that a man should both hope and quietly wait for the salvation of the Lord. It is good for a man that he bear the yoke in his youth.
What is this yoke in his youth? What is this yoke? What is the yoke? Is the law. This yoke is the law. You keep this yoke. You keep the law. Hey. I ain't gonna put all the precepts. Keep reading. Keep reading.
It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 28. He sitteth alone and keep silence.
He do what?
He sitteth alone and keep silence.
He's watching everything. Ain't said nothing. Ain't never came, jumped in and delivered us from our enemy. Just watch this. That's what you read earlier in Deuteronomy 32:20. You're gonna see what the end of us be. Read.
Because he hath borne it upon him. He putteth his mouth in the dust.
So we put our mouths in the dust. How do we do that? We stoop down to this confusion. We stoop down to all these dumb things. Keep going.
If so be, there may be hope.
Yeah. So what's that precept? A righteous man gonna fall 7 times. Mm-hmm. So even in this truth, we gonna fall. We gonna put our mouth to the death. We gonna do things that's not good for us. Even though we are woken and we realize we the Israelites, we still fall short. We not saying we better than you, brother. We saying, brother, come and stand with us. There's gonna be a line drawn. Those who choose to do the will of the Most High, and those who hate the word that the Most High given to us for a law. So this should not hear? Yeah. Read.
He has given his cheek to him that smiteth him. He is filled with full of reproach. For the Lord will not cast off forever.
Yeah, so we're full of reproach. They say, man, them haters. Them a hate group. Man, all they do is preach and hate. They don't like the way. Listen, tell me where we didn't read out the Bible. And anything that we explained, we went into a precept that said the same thing.
That the matter be established.
People can't hear. Keep going.
It's the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 32.
Bring it out.
But thou he caused grief, yet will he have compassion according to the multitude of his mercy.
So even though he brought all these terrible things against us, slavery, being killed by oppressors, poverty, being in the projects, the sword bringing you gall and wormwood in the form of Xanax and fentanyl and all these other things, he still give us mercy. Read.
For he doth not afflict willingly, nor grieve the children of men, to crush under his feet all the prisoners of the earth.
Read.
To turn aside the right of a man before the face of the Most High.
What is the right of a man? What is the right of the man? Anybody know the right of the man? It is our righteousness.
To follow the law.
What's that? Deuteronomy 6. And where's that at? It is our righteousness that we keep the commandments. In Deuteronomy 6, I think it's 23.
It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 23. And he brought us out from thence, that he might bring us in, to give us the land which he sware unto our fathers. For 25. And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before Yahweh our Elohim, as he commanded us.
So this is our righteousness. Read it again. Read that last verse you read. Because it didn't say righteousness, it says we turn away the right of a man.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 35.
Bring it up.
To turn aside the right of a man before the face of the Most High.
So who turned away the right of a man before the face of the Most High? Who told you ain't got to keep the law, statutes, and commandments no more?
The church.
Read what you got. Yeah.
Book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6, verse 25.
Bring it out.
And it shall be our righteousness if we observe to do all these commandments before Yahweh our Elohim.
That's that righteousness.
As he commanded us.
All praise. Keep reading.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 35.
Read 35. Let's try to.
Salaki 36.
36.
To subvert a man in his cause, the law approveth not.
To tell him to subvert a man of his cause, to turn a man away from his inheritance, to turn a man away from keeping the law. Most High ain't approving that. So any pastor that's telling you God's laws is done away with the Most High say,
the Lord approveth not.
The Lord approveth not.
Woe be unto you, pastors who scatter light.
Jeremiah 23:1, and then bring out 21.
This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 23.
For everybody to go to church on Sunday.
Hey, for everybody go to church on Sunday.
Chapter 23, verse 1.
Bring it out.
Woe be unto the pastors that destroy and scatter the sheep of my pasture, saith Yahweh. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh Elohim of Israel against the pastors that feed my people. Ye have scattered my flock and have driven them away and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evil of your doings, saith Yahweh.
The evils of their doing. We ain't going to visit that. He's going to revisit them in Revelation chapter 19 and 20. He's going to put all them in the lake of fire. Because he approveth not of that. Let's keep going through that.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 37.
Bring it up.
Who is he that saith, and it cometh to pass, when the Lord commandeth it not?
Who is he that saith, and it cometh to pass? That's the church telling you come. That's the pastor telling you come. Sunday Sabbath. The Lord has changed the Sabbath day unto the first day. And it come to pass.
Ain't nowhere written in Scripture.
That's their deacons, their pastors, and their prophets.
But it come to pass. The people doing it. And the Lord commanded it now. Read.
Out of the mouth of the Most High proceedeth not evil and good.
Where's that at?
He said it's Isaiah.
Isaiah 45 and 7.
Yeah.
Isaiah 45 and 7. You brought it out earlier. That's Isaiah 40. Read it again.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 45,
verse 7.
And verse number 7. It reads, "For I form the light and create the darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh, do all these things."
So God done all these things. So the evil that's coming upon the children of Israel, Most High God done it to you for your punishment, trying to wake you up. Read.
Wherefore doeth a living man complain?
Well, so why are we out here complaining? Just stop punishment. What you want your children to do? Accept their punishment. Change from their ways.
That's right.
Don't do this no more.
Come on, brother.
I done told you. God done told us a multitude of times. Why is it the Ten Commandments you can find in Exodus and in Deuteronomy? Because this is stiff-necked people. We don't want to hear it. We don't want to hear it, so God got to keep telling you over and over.
What did the Israelites tell Moses? You go talk to him.
But what they tell him later on? We don't know what happened to Moses. Make us a god. That man Moses, we don't know where he at. He been gone too long.
A man for the punishment of his sins. Let us search and try our ways.
So think about it. Is your ways of breaking God's law? Is that what you actually doing? Are we actually? Yeah. So why all the punishment is poured upon them? Why is it not poured upon the other people? God didn't give them his law. They not his children. Read.
And turn again to the Lord.
And he telling you, come back, repent. That's 1 Kings 8:46. They can't put it together. Give them that. They got to give them that. We got to show the people how to repent.
This is the book of 1 Kings, chapter 8, and verse 46.
Bring it out.
If they sin against thee.
So all the Israelites, go ahead, read. He gonna tell you.
For there is no man that sinneth not.
Because all of us broke God's law.
And thou be angry with them.
God is angry with all of us.
And deliver them to the enemy.
He gave you to who? This white man.
So that they carry them away captives.
This white man was going to put you on slave ships and carry you away captives.
Unto the land of the enemy far or near.
Into America, far from Jerusalem.
Yet if they shall bethink themselves in the land whither they were carried captives.
Yet if we wake up and realize we the Israelites.
And repent.
And do what?
And repent.
And we got to repent.
And make supplication unto thee in the land of them that carried them captives.
Why is this in the Bible? But this is exactly how we live in today. This is written for this day. This is written for us today in these times. This Bible tells you everything that's going to happen. Get that Isaiah 55 and 11. This Bible is going to tell you everything that's going to happen from the beginning of time to the end of time. Keep reading.
Saying, we have sinned and have
what?
We have sinned.
You gotta admit your sin. Own up to it. Read.
And have done perversely. We have committed wickedness. And so return unto thee with all their heart. And all their soul. In the land of their enemies which led them away captive. And pray unto thee toward their land.
We gotta pray towards the east. Towards Jerusalem.
Which thou gavest unto their fathers. The city which thou hast chosen. And the house which I have built for thy name.
When you read this, this is King Solomon in all his wisdom writing this.
All praise.
This is King Solomon writing this in 1 Kings. And this happened, this is talking about in this day, in this time. Read.
Then hear thou their prayer and their supplication in heaven, thy dwelling place.
Because then you repented. You got a new slate. Because we heard in John 9:31, God hearing not the prayers of sinners.
Come on, brother.
Read.
And maintain their cause.
And now he maintaining our cause. He's like, okay, my sons, they waking up. They starting to keep my commandments. Well, I'm about to come. Hey, y'all, Rashad, get ready. I'm about to send that line on them. This is what this is saying. Read.
And forgive thy people that have sinned against thee, and all their transgressions wherein they have transgressed against thee.
Yeah.
And give them compassion before them who carried them captive, that they may have compassion on them.
Why is this written from the beginning of time? And but it applies today. Bring out what you got.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 11.
Bring it out.
So my word may go forth out of my mouth.
So this is what the Most High God have commanded from the beginning of time. Read.
It shall not return unto me void.
So everything he said was going to happen, it's happening. We at the end time. It's happening. Give me that in Daniel 12:4.
You say Daniel 12:4.
Yeah, keep reading.
But it should accomplish that which I please.
So everything God have said is happening. Even our destruction, our falling away, because it pleases the Most High God. Read.
And it shall prosper in the things whereunto I sent it.
So everything he say is going to happen. That's what he's telling you. Bring that out.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 12, verse 4.
Let's
Bring
find
it out.
out why.
But thou, Daniel, shut up the words and seal the book.
So God told Daniel back in the Babylonian captivity, man, close up the understanding of this Bible. Read.
Even to the time of the end.
Now we're in the end time. So he said, close it up until the time of the end. Read.
And many shall run to and fro.
Many of the Israelites, they're going to run into Islam, Christianity. They're going to run into astrology, numerology, all kinds of madness. Read.
And knowledge shall be increased.
But in the end time, the knowledge of this Bible that Daniel sealed, it'll slowly be given back to it.
Come on.
That's the Hamashiach Yahushua loosening the 7 seals. He's giving us the understanding in small increments of what this Bible is saying until the time of the end, until all be fulfilled. So he didn't come back to die on the cross and fulfill the law so you can break the law. He's fulfilling the law and the prophecy and the testimony until all these things are being fulfilled. God.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 41.
Bring it out.
Let us lift up our hearts with our hands unto Yahweh in the heavens.
So Jeremiah, he know how we gonna get out of here. He trying to tell the people, hey, look, it's time for us to lift up our hands. It's time for us to do what we just read in 1 Kings 8:46. When we was gonna do what would he say? If they sin against thee, for there's no man who sinneth not, and thou be angry with them. Jeremiah see all this in the spirit. He like, man, now's the time for us to bethink ourselves. And we should lift up our hand. Read it again.
Let us lift up our heart with our hands unto Yahweh in the heavens. We have transgressed and have rebelled. Thou hast not pardoned.
So he hasn't pardoned us for our sin. He hasn't said, hey, you ain't got to keep my laws no more. Jeremiah is seeing all this. This is what, 300 BC? We in what, 2024? My bad. Jeremiah is prophesying this way back. King Solomon prophesied before then. That's how we know what he just read in Isaiah 55 is true. Because the Most High God have commanded it. And it will. What's your favorite saying? His words will not return back to me void. Bring it out.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 55, verse 11.
Bring it out.
So shall my word be that go forth out of my mouth.
Come on.
The Most High God.
And shall not return unto me void.
Yes, sir.
That's how all these prophecies tie together. Because the Most High God commanded.
That's right.
Let's finish out that lamentation. We got about 15 more verses.
Thank God.
66 verses altogether.
There's 66 in there.
We in 20.
And they started it. Them too.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 43.
Bring it out.
Thou hast covered with anger and persecuted us.
So everybody hate us and everybody persecute us. Read.
Thou hast slain. Thou hast not pitied.
Yeah. So God been killing us. Give me that in Jeremiah 2:29. Or was it 30? It's either 29 or 30. Read that part again.
Thou hast covered with anger and persecuted us.
So God, he persecuted because he was angry because we broke his laws. Read.
Thou hast slain. Thou hast not pitied.
He has slain, he has not pity. Hold up. Read what you got.
Jeremiah chapter 2,
30.
verse 30. And it reads, in vain have I smitten your children.
He just said to be slain. God just said, in vain have I smitten your children. Read.
They receive no correction.
But we ain't got no correction. We have yet to return back to our Father, our power. Any more of that?
Yeah. Your own sword have devoured your prophets like a destroying lion.
Yeah, remember, they killed, Jerusalem killed Jeremiah. Jeremiah wrote that, Jeremiah wrote this. They killed Jeremiah. Israelites. Wicked ass Israelites who didn't want to hear the words of Israel. That's crazy. Pathetic. You got an Israelite, don't want to hear the word. Wow. But that's who killed Jeremiah. It's crazy. That's crazy. Hey, more and more understanding, boy. I tell you.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 45.
Bring it out.
Thou hast made us as the offscoring and refuse in the midst of the people.
That's why people don't like it.
All our enemies have opened their mouths against us.
Everybody laughing at it. Man, look, if you're in the office and something happened and you walk past what had happened, oh, listen, he was there. I saw Mike out over there. Ask him. No matter, look, this happened to us today. No matter what you do, if you're in the vicinity, they're gonna mention your name, even if they know you have nothing to do. All your enemies is always going to keep the mouth, the children of Israel in their mouth. They all of them going to have something vile to say. Look at them niggas. They ain't nothing but murderers. These people killed over 100 million people to take this land, put it in a book, brag about it, create holidays over it, and they got the audacity to call us a murderer.
Come on.
Hypocritical ass people. I tell you. And they ain't going to say we're hateful people. You killed 100 million people. You just ain't doing it here in America. You did it in Australia. You did it in Africa. Everywhere this white man go. But we the haters.
Still doing it today.
To this very day. I tell you, keep reading.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 47.
Bring it up.
Fear and a snare is come upon us. Desolation and destruction. Mine eye runneth down with rivers of water.
Yeah, we out here crying. We crying. Why are we crying? Because we see the Sonia Mask. We see the George Floyd. Man calling for his mama with a man knee on his neck. Woman, go get some water that you tell him to go and you shoot her in the eye. Our eyes are running with rivers. I cried when I saw that. I started to do a rebuke on it. I couldn't do it. I said, man, I'm crying too much. They're going to be like, that song, and I couldn't do a rebuke on it. It was that painful to watch my people go through these things. Read.
Don't bring them people in your house.
For the destruction of the daughter of my people.
Look at the destruction of the daughter of our people. Our sisters became the white man's biggest weapon. He done, give me that evil.
And money maker.
Hey, Eve was deceived. With Adam,
We went from the daughters of Zion to bitches, hoes, and sluts. What they say they on they bald headed hosts though.
Yeah,
that's what they say.
Bitches.
That's what they say. They gotta be bad bitches.
That's the white man. That's the get that in that's in Genesis. Nah, we ain't gonna get in that. Cause you know me, I get in the rants. I go into 1,000 pieces. But that's in Corinthians. That's in it's in the same thing in you read in Genesis. Matter of fact, we just did this law school about it the class the other day, Thursday class. I think no, we ain't finished that class. Finish that out. But in the end of that class,
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 48. Mine eye runneth down with rivers of water for the destruction of the daughter of my people. Mine eye trickleth down and ceaseth not, without any intermission.
He can't stop crying. Read.
Till the Lord look down and behold from heaven. Mine eye afflicteth mine heart, because all the daughters of my city, mine enemies, chase me sore like a bird without cause.
Give me Isaiah to keep us crying now. We ain't even in Jacob's trouble. Wait till Jacob's trouble hit. Give me that in Isaiah 15, started 12. Read what you got.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 25. Thy men shall fall by the sword.
Start up at 16. Start up at 16. Then drop down to like, watch what you quit.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 3, verse 16.
So he's talking to the daughters of Zion. Read.
Moreover, Yahweh says, because the daughters of Zion are haughty.
Because our daughters want to wear biker shorts. They don't want to wear dresses no more. They want to have their ass out. Read.
And walk with stretched forth necks. And wanton eyes. Walking and mincing as they go. And making a thinking with their feet. A tinkling with their feet.
That's all that trying to switch. Read.
Therefore Yahweh will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion.
That's why y'all got to wear weave now. Read.
And Yahweh will discover their secret parts.
Y'all going to really discover your secret parts. What's going to come? He going to discover your secret parts. Read. Drop down to 19.
Verse 19. The chains and the bracelets and the mufflers, the bonnets and the ornaments and the leis.
All that Gucci, Prada, all your nice fine things.
Of the headbands and the tablets and the earrings, the rings and the nose ring jewels, the changeable suits of apparel.
That's all your fine stuff. Read.
And the mantles and the wimples and the crisping pins, the glasses and the fine linen, the hoods and the veils. And it shall come to pass that instead of sweet smell, there shall be stink.
The average sister nowadays,
Funky coochie.
Funky coochie. Because 1,000 spurs done hit that thing. 1,000 things done hit that. This is the Most High God telling you. He's showing the daughters of Israel. But look what's going to happen. Because right now, they don't know. When Jacob's trouble hit, and that famine hit,
Come on.
and these wars, these race wars hit,
Come on.
and you ain't got no head in your house,
Come on.
when these kids get hungry,
They gonna come to your door.
they coming to your door.
Come on.
They gonna eat them.
They gon'
They gonna eat them.
They gonna have their way with these women. Because women got all the food. Yeah.
The mothers gonna eat their children.
And when that race war stop, and you're gonna be looking for a man I need to bring a man in this house. What's gonna happen? Verse 25.
Verse 25. Thy men shall fall by the sword and thy mighty in the war.
You ain't gonna be able to have that man. Because when this race war start, they're gonna fall by the sword. Bring out what you got.
What would you want? 15 or go up to 12?
No, my bad. 13.
13. Yeah. All right. Yeah. It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 13, verse 12. I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
So these men who wake up, keep these laws, statutes, commandments, God gonna, when that war stop, he gonna make these men more precious than fine gold. Read.
Even a man that's the golden wedge of Ophir. Therefore, I will shake the heavens and the earth and remove out of her place.
So God going to change the people who are in power today. He going to shake that up. They going to fall to the bottom. That's what you read in Isaiah 47. Come down and sit in the dust, O thou virgin daughter of Babylon. That's what the Most High God is talking about. This is when that war stops. Read.
In the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger.
Read. It's Jacob's trouble. Read.
And it shall be as the chase roe.
And it's going to come real quickly, like a deer. A deer is the chase roe. If you chasing a roe, that'd be holiday. He gone.
Come on.
Read.
Come on.
And as a sheep that no man taketh up.
And every, this white man, ain't nobody going to be messing with him no more. That's why you see all the nations falling back, telling America, get your stuff. Get out of our country. But all you wicked-ass Israelites who don't come back and repent, you're going to be that sheep too. That no man take it up, meaning you ain't going to be delivered. Read.
They shall every man turn to his own people.
We told you, race war's coming. Everybody going to turn back to their own people. Read.
And flee everyone into his own land.
Yeah, everybody going to be like, I'm trying to get the hell up out of America. They're going to see us going down. Read.
Everyone that is found shall be thrust through.
All these white boys they find, they gonna kill. Read.
And everyone that is joined unto them,
and every one of you so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans who believe in this white man society, who are joined unto them, read.
Shall fall.
Get that in Revelation 18:4. Most High God's gonna kill you. We trying to give you warning. We telling you what's going to go down, how it's going to go down, and what you got to do to not be a part of it. But you'll be like, nah, that's a hate group. You ain't got to listen. And like I say, you ain't got to pick up your cross today. We just planting seeds. Hopefully
right.
the Most High give you the increase.
That's right.
That in the day of these troubles, you will say, damn, I remember them brothers came out and they were saying this thing. Because you ain't going to be able to find us in the day of the Lord. Get that in Amos 9:10. Bring that
This is the
up.
book of Revelation, chapter 18, verse 4.
Bring it out.
And I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers of her sins.
So he's telling you, come out of her, my people, the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, that you be not partaker of their sins.
And that ye receive not of her plague.
Because her plagues is going to be Zechariah 14:12. Bring out that.
The book of Amos, chapter 9, verse 10.
Bring it out.
All the sinners of my people shall die by the
We
sword.
told you, every so-called black, Hispanic, and Native American who do not return unto keeping these laws, statutes, commandments, that do what King Solomon told you in 1 Kings 8:46, you're going to do what?
Which say that evil shall not
They're
overtake
going to fall about the sword.
prevent us.
Say, nah, that ain't going to happen to us. God ain't going to do that to me. I got a master's degree. He ain't going to do that to me. I was like, okay. Bring out that Wisconsin.
This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 14, verse 12.
This is the plague that's going to come to America.
And this shall be the plague wherewith Yahweh will smite all the people that have fought against Jerusalem.
All these Edomites and all these other nations who fought against Jerusalem, who kept the so-called black, Hispanics, and Native Americans in captivity. Read.
Their flesh shall consume away while they stand upon their feet.
How can that happen? Read.
Nuclear. And their eyes shall consume away in their holes.
How can that happen?
Nuclear. And their tongue shall consume away in their mouth.
Put it all together. You're going to be standing on your feet. Something going to hit you. It ain't going to knock you on your ass, but it's going to disintegrate all your flesh. Your eyeballs going to melt. Your tongue will consume. What could make that happen? Nuclear warhead being prophesied in Zechariah time. Well, this is the word of the Most High God. We telling you this is how America going to go down. You ain't got to believe it. But ask yourself, why is somebody in 300 BC prophesying about a nuclear blast? Make it make sense. Because the Bible make it make plenty of sense to me.
Come on.
You make it make sense. Come on with that lamentation.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 53.
Bring it out.
They have cut off my life in the dungeon.
Yeah, they cut us. Why is it?
In the prisons, he said that he's going to be.
Hey,
Come on, brother.
What did he say? He said he got to come back and open up the prison door.
Yes, sir.
And we in the dungeons, read.
And cast a stone upon me.
Meaning you ain't never getting out this prison. Who you know always getting life in prison? Isaiah 42:22.
People.
Hey, Isaiah, hold on. Go to Isaiah 42:22. Let's find out who is this is.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 42, verse 22.
Bring it up.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled.
So these are the people robbed and spoiled. Read.
They are all of them snared and hold.
So these people he's talking about, they are all snared and hold. They in the dungeons. Read.
And they are hid in prison.
We in the prison houses. Read.
Prison houses.
Uh-huh.
They are for a prey.
Everybody gonna be hustling off us. Read.
And none delivered.
Ain't nobody gonna give us reparations. Read.
For a spoil.
Everybody that's stolen from us. Read.
And none said, restore.
Hey, we ain't getting back nothing. Read.
Keep going.
Uh-huh.
Who among you will give ear to this?
Who among you is going to listen up to this word? Read.
Who will hearken and hear for the time to come?
Because he told you in the time to come, he's going to destroy this place with nuclear warheads. Read.
Who gave Jacob for a spoil?
So he's talking about Jacob, the so-called black man. Who gave him up to be robbed and made to work for free? Read.
And Israel to the robbers.
Israel, the so-called Hispanic and Native American man. Who sent this white man over here to take this land from him? Read.
Did not the Lord
Now, the Lord done these things. Read.
He against whom we have sinned.
This is the reason. Hey, look, it's simple. It always comes back because we transgressed against the Lord's God. Our power our father, we broke his law, statute, commandment. Everything in the Bible comes back to that.
That's
I don't
right.
know what your preacher been reading to you.
That's right.
If he haven't read you this, he ain't been reading the Bible.
To the law and to the testimony.
Hey, what's that a precept? He teaches with his fingers. That's what they do. Wait, let's finish out this Lamentation.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 54.
Bring it out.
Water flowed over my head.
Hey, that's too high for us. Read.
Then I said, I am cut off.
Hey, I'm cut off, man. There ain't no way in the world I can do all this.
I called upon thy name, O Lord.
Oh, who?
O Lord.
Read.
Out of the low dungeon, thou hast heard my voice. Hide not thine ear at my breathing, at my cry.
If he's not going to hear, if he hear not the prayers of sinners, then these men, they done what? They repented. And they asked him, hear my cry, hear my prayer, and read.
Thou drewest near in the day that I called upon thee.
But the Most High God did what? He drew near.
That's right.
So these men repented. Read.
Thou saidest, fear not.
He said, what?
Fear not.
God is telling you, fear not. You repented, fear not. Read.
O Lord, thou hast pleaded the causes of my soul. Thou hast redeemed my life.
He did what?
Redeemed my life.
This is how we get redemption, brother. Read.
O Lord, thou hast seen my wrong. Judge thou my cause. Thou hast seen all their vengeance.
So God seen all this which come. Give me that in 1 John. One of y'all read 1 John 1 and 8. Read.
And in all their imaginations against me.
What's their imagination? We already read their imagination. Their imagination was they're going to cut you off from being a people. Read.
This is the book of 1 John 1 and 8.
Bring it out.
If we say that we have no sin,
So if a brother say, man, I ain't got no sin.
we deceive ourselves.
Yeah, we lying.
And the truth is not in us. If we confess our sins, he is faithful and just to forgive us of our sins.
So that's what Jeremiah is saying. If you repent and just own up to your sin, he is what?
He is faithful and just to forgive us of our sins.
So this is what Jeremiah knows.
And to cleanse us from all unrighteousness.
And this is what Jeremiah prophesied. Finish that out.
This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 3, verse 61.
Bring it out.
Thou hast heard their reproach, O Lord.
God heard what they said about us.
And all their imaginations against me.
Bring it home.
The lips of those that rose up against me.
Yes, sir.
They said we ain't even the Jews.
And their devices against me all the days.
Yeah, that's all this stuff they put in your body now.
Behold, they're sitting down and they're rising up. I am their music. Render unto them a recompense.
Do what?
Render unto them a recompense.
So Jeremiah saying, pay these motherfuckers back.
Oh Lord, according to the work of their hands.
What God say? You reap what you sow?
Come.
Read.
Give them sorrow of heart. Thy curse unto them. Persecute and destroy them in anger.
He gonna persecute them. How you gonna persecute them? All these other nations is turning against them. This is happening today. Get your military out my country.
From under the heaven of earth.
They already being persecuted. So the Lord is already working. And it's only a few of the Israelites that's woken up and repented. But he's going to do that for their sake. He don't need all of y'all. After a third, he cutting it off. Read.
That was it.
Oh, that was it? That was it. If that, I'm going to pass it on to the next powerful speaker. My bad, I ain't making. Anybody going up? Y'all going to close it up?
I think so. I'm hot.
Hey, and with that, I give all honors and praise to the Most High God, Yahweh,
Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Barakatah.
Man, you was on fire with it, brother. He's like, this is your day, man. Serious.
Hey, all praise to the Most High. That's them brothers. Them two. Them two started that.
In the car?
In the car. In the car. Them two.
All right. Oh, man.